As we saw in the previous stage, our swimmer should now have a good body position when kicking on the back, with high hips and good relaxed kicks. Streamlining is an excellent skill for great body position. Streamlining is when the arms are stretched in front of the head and usually alongside the ears. It is used on the back, front and side and gives the swimmer a good understanding of their body position. Some swimmers will find it difficult to get into this position on their back, as when their arms reach over to start the position they may sink and get water on their face, which can be off-putting. Also, bent arms can result in this. Help them by placing them in the position, ensuring their hands are below the surface, or ask them to get into position quicker. Here we have Rosie with good hand positions under the water and the head looking up. However, to get the most out of her streamlining, she should have straight arms and stronger flutter kicks bubbling the water. Laura, on the other hand, has good straight arms and strong kicks. However, the hands are too low. The dropped hands will create an arched back, causing dropped hips and legs. The swimmer should be lying flat just under the surface of the water to achieve great streamlining. At this stage, the swimmer will develop the whole stroke of backstroke. The arm stroke has two phases: the recovery, when the arm comes out the water, and the push, what happens underwater. Generally, the recovery should have a straight arm with the little finger entering first, like a blade, and the push should be pushing the water to the hip, with initially a straight arm, then a bent push. Let's look at some common faults. Here we have a swimmer with a bent arm recovery. Notice how her elbows drop and her hand enters in random positions. Correct this with ensuring straight arms, no bending at the elbows, and the little finger entering directly in front of the shoulder. In the second example, we have a good arm recovery. However, what is hard to see from this angle is what is happening underwater. Her straight arm continues during the push phase. Not only does this put a lot of stress on the shoulder, she will end up pushing the water down, as well as back and even up at the end, sort of like a scoop. What we want to see during the push phase is the water being directed towards the hips by the palms. Whilst underwater, the arm starts off straight, but when it passes the shoulder it bends for a final push. After seeing the most common problems during the recovery and push phases, let's now look at the body position, and more importantly the head, which controls this. If the head faces forward rather than up, then the body will sink, meaning all the swimmer's power to move forward will be spent on keeping the body up. So a good head position is vital for efficient backstroke. In the following levels we will be looking at more skills and activities for backstroke, but at this stage just focus on good technique and concentrate one arm at a time with long straight recovery, good hand entry, push to the hips underwater, a balanced head position and constant kicks.